Okay, hello there everyone. Okay, so this is going to be an interesting stream indeed, I think. I mean, the title explains what it is well enough, I guess. Before I air it on Instagram, I just need to do a quick sound test to make sure that audio from my microphone is coming through. Also, yes, you're hearing echo now, but I will be turning down the... Also, yes, you're hearing echo. I will be turning down the volume later on. Because, of course, the challenge is to make music without actually hearing the music itself. Oh, the notification. Oh, I've just been... Okay. So yeah. Okay, how do I start a new piece of music then? Start fresh. Then that should get us to sound mode. And yeah. Also, I just need to turn down the volume, of course. So yeah, now you can't hear anything, and neither can I now. Well, you can't. Well, you can hear it if you're on the YouTube side of the stream. If you're on my side of the stream or the Instagram stream, which I'm about to start, you won't be able to hear it. So yeah. Yep, can't hear anything, as you can see. In fact, I'm also going to enable face cam, which I actually should have done earlier. Once I've done that, we will start for real. Settings, advanced settings, include camera. That just proves that. Okay, face isn't actually. Okay, that just proves that I don't have earphones on. Okay, now I'm about to start it from Instagram. Okay, I'm now live from Instagram. For those who are watching this stream on the Instagram side, welcome to the stream. Basically, I'm currently about to make music, but I can't hear the audio. You can't either. Welcome to the stream, it's M3 Creeper. Yeah, because on the Instagram side, I can actually see who's joined the stream, so I can directly address them from there. Aaron Atta has also joined us from the Instagram side. Okay, let's start, shall we? Okay. I think the easiest thing to do here would be to just put in the drum kit, and then from there, then we'll write melody, because of course the whole purpose of this challenge is I can't hear the audio. That's the drum. There it is. I usually use this one, don't I? Yeah. Okay, let's write in the simple. Let's write in the simple rhythm, and then we'll get going. Yeah. This right here, I know is the snare, and this I know is the bass drum. Yeah, I have the ability to follow. Okay, this should hopefully sound good. If you're on the YouTube side, as I mentioned earlier. So yeah, that's what that sounds like at the moment. Just tapping it out to actually try it out. Okay, that's all well and good. Then we can enter in some. Is this the hi-hats? I think it is. Yeah, if I remember correctly, that is the hi-hat, so we'll just put in some hi-hats like that. Welcome to the stream, whoever joined us on the YouTube side. And then we'll just fill the final beat with just 16th notes like that. And then, okay. So the whole thing so far sounds like that. I again did not hear that because of course I'm doing like a sort of death challenge right now where I can't hear what I'm doing. Okay, next we should put in some. Hello there, Cemetery Creeper. I see you've decided to migrate over to the YouTube side so you can hear what I'm doing. I know the face cam right now isn't that great because it's only showing part of my face, but the whole point of the face cam is just so that you can see that I'm not wearing earphones for the purpose of this challenge. Yes, you are an immigrant. Okay, that's cool. So yeah, now you can kind of help me out by telling me what works and what doesn't now. I'm going to use some electric guitar. Use a solar blaster, why not? In fact, no, I should actually put in some chords first. So usually I use solar blaster for melody. Even though it is actually quite a quiet instrument. I mean it's a good instrument, yeah, but it's a good instrument, but it just kind of quiet. So I do usually feel the need to double it for melodies. So I'm going to put in some chords using this guitar though. Well, that part. By default it's in the C pentatonic minor scale, but I'm going to change over to key of G minor, which is just those notes there. I'm not going to sing them. I'm not really a great singer, but okay, we'll play that. We'll start on the G minor chord because we're currently in the key of G minor. Okay, here's where I'm probably going to need some help from my YouTube audience. I'm going to put in the G minor chord, and basically you just need to tell me if it sounds better. I'll play it on both octaves, but You just need to tell me whether, like, it sounds better when it's lower, or if it sounds better when it's higher. So that's our G minor chord here. You play it like so. I mean, it's fairly simple to do, even if you're not that musically, even if you don't know music that well. I mean, but just, you know, being able to decide whether it sounds better lower or higher. Okay, I'm gonna also sustain it as well. Is this the low octave or the... It's kind of low. So yeah, those are what the... Hello there, X, B, B, Y, Alt, Per, Nor, to, Per. Apologies about that, Apologies about that, I mean, it's kind of difficult to read that name, but thanks for joining us and welcome to the stream. Zib. So that's how I'm supposed to pronounce it. Okay, thanks for that. So Zibi, Alt, Per, Nort, Per. It's M3 Keeper asks if he can just call that person Kube. Well. But anyway, yeah, this is what it sounds like right now. Just tell me whether it sounds better, higher or lower. No, I don't remember you actually. In fact, I'll just assume that it sounds good here and I'll just carry on. Okay, thanks for that, Send Through Creeper. Okay. Ah, your Mason plays, okay. Okay, so now that we've done that, I think the next two bars actually, because we're doing it like that. Do XI bus. I know what you mean, but okay, for the next two bars, I'll go to the C chord, I guess, and that's to be a minor chord to stay in the key of G minor. Z-bus. So it's just 1 to 4 like that. Also drag our drum kit along with that. Also we should have a crash here. This is a crash, right? You don't know Mantis Boy? No, I don't. In fact, we'll play a G chord for the first bar here, and then we'll bring in the C chord. Type in Mantis Boy on YouTube. I'll do that later. I can't really do that right now because this stream is also happening on Instagram and I need my phone for that. But I'll do that later. So yeah, now we have 3 bars of G minor, 1 of C. Then I'll copy this over. It's Them Through Creepers looked it up. So there's fan fiction of it. I see. And then here, I think if we that makes sense. Here I will play an A diminished chord, actually. And you're leaving YouTube because of all the instance with that, yeah. I've been tweeting about that a lot, and yeah, it's kind of worrying, that is. All that stuff with YouTube that's going on right now. It might actually be the death of YouTube. It's Andrew Creep hasn't been tweeting about it a lot, but you'll see a lot of tweets about my concerns about that. Beccaroso2 has joined from Instagram. Okay. Well, that's off slightly. We just line it like that. Then copy our drum beat over. I mean, it's easy to just say if only it worked like that, if only it worked like that. Kinda wish it did work like that, to be honest. Anyway, here's what the whole thing sounds like, for those on the YouTube side. How does it work? I don't know, basically, like, if there's any kids content in there at all, it's deemed as made for kids. Like, if it's, like, for example, if I included a gaming character that many people would know, the fourth part was kind of off. I understand why you'd say that. I mean, I did kind of use some chords that aren't in the key. I'll try and make it sound slightly more natural. Hey, what should we do here? What should we do here? I'll just play a C minor chord then. In fact, we'll make it a C minor 7 chord. Like that. For interest. Okay, now let's listen to the whole thing again. Okay, that's that. So is that all good? Okay, that's cool. I'll take a listen to it when we get there. But now it's time to write some melody. G3 should be a good octave to use. So, okay, see you later, Senku Creeper. If you come back later, then you'll hear the final. Okay then, see you later then. So if you come back later, you should be able to hear the whole thing. Bye. Okay, so we'll start by going up to scale, I guess. And I'll phrase it so that we have a quarter note, 2/8. And we'll stop at C. In fact, we'll go C, D, like that. So we tie it over to the 4th beat. Then we go down to a B flat, A, G, like that. Okay, now for beats 3 and 4 of the next of this bar. Do truckus. I don't know what you mean, but yeah, we'll just play an F and then G. That's that 7th degree of the scale, 2 out of 1. I should also turn down the volume of this chord progression right here. It's a organ. I know what you mean. Okay. Okay, what should we do from here then? Okay, now I have 0 views. It's an all... I know what you mean. Okay, from here, we can... If I will play a B flat, because that matches the G minor chords. Then we'll just descend down to G, like that. I'm just basically explaining my decision, explaining the decision, I can't speak. Explaining the decisions that I'm making right now. Again, I can't hear any of this. Like right now, to me it's just silence, but to you it's musical noise. I'm trying to write something that sounds good. Without being able to hear it. Okay, now that we've tied over a B flat like that, we can now do 8th notes up to C to match our C chord. Still confused? And then B flat like that. That's our next melody part. Here's what it sounds like so far. For this part I'll just copy that over, like that. 4th part we'll do some different stuff, if that makes any sense at all. Here I will... It's a C chord here, isn't it? Oh yes, the part that Eccentric Creeper told me sounded slightly off. Are you okay, Zibby? I'll actually play some 16th notes. And then an 8th note on B flat, an 8th note on C, maybe? Maybe I should do... and then... Do. I don't get it. Okay, now, here, we'll play a D chord, like... We'll play a D note, there. And then we will play an F sharp, as that then takes us back to G when we repeat. And in fact I'm going to double it an octave lower. And then from there I'm actually going to double the entire part, because I know that sounds, because I know that'll make it sound like better. You stubbed your toe. I haven't been paying much attention to the Instagram side. Although, to be fair, not many people are on the Instagram side right now. Like, most of my viewers seem to be on YouTube right now. KKSK. Once again, I have no idea what you're trying to say. SK, and I oop. I've heard of that meme, but I don't really know. Here's the bleep T. What does that mean? Oh yeah, and I said I was going to double the entire thing, but slightly lower. So, how's that sound? Is that good, or is the melody slightly too loud there? In fact, it probably is. Hey, thanks for the reassurance, Zibby. Let's turn down... I'll actually turn down the melody line a bit more. So now it should sound like this. AUTTP. Yeah, that's that part of your username, isn't it? Okay, now I want to add some trumpets to this, and then I'll actually move on. AUNAUTTP. Yeah, that's the next part of your username. Sustained. Those are the 3 staccato trumpets. We can use those. So yeah, this is just me like testing it out right now. Okay, now short little idea. Yeah, well, if we just had this idea going on in the back. Okay, now we have. Okay. If we take all this, or not the entire thing, just this part to a C, like that. And then G, and then. Okay, I'll do that if I have the time at some point. Is that what your username references, by the way? Just out of interest. I can't check it on my phone right now. I'm live streaming to Instagram, so I live stream this, and I'm using my phone for that. I'll check it later. I'm not going to check it now. Either way, what does this sound like? I already get the feeling drums are slightly loud, even though I can't hear them. So does that sound fine? Okay, now let's actually copy all that. Along the trumpets, actually. Then I'll try out some. Once I've written some melody for this, I'll try out some different stuff as well. I'll use a new melody instrument as well. We go over to guitars. Instagram side really hasn't been the most liveliest of places, hasn't it? Let's use this. I know what it sounds like. I've played Little Big Planet 3 before. And it's been a while. It's actually been a while since I last played it. Not only played it, but since I last recorded it as well. So could be interesting to give that a try. You think I'd be able to finish it by the end of today? What? This is G2. Should we take it slightly? Oh no, this is G3. Honestly. LBP3 song thing. I don't recognize it. Yeah, I don't recognize it. You're probably not the only one. I just can't recognize the piece that you're referencing. I might be able to recognize it if you like, if I actually heard it, but okay. So yeah, just a little arpeggio shape like that. Then this is just a slight variation of that, so that we have some eighth notes in passing like that. I'm kind of curious to hear what it actually sounds like, by the way. Again, I'm just talking about the piece I'm making. You don't necessarily need to know music theory in order to watch this, but it helps if you do. Go G, A, B flat, C, D, E flat, D, and then that'll take us to C. In fact, no. Instead, I'll actually highlight the E flat, which is in the C minor chords, like that. Make animation on flipper clip on your phone. I don't even know what that is. That will play. He'll play a quarter note on E flat, then we'll go down to C, like that. There's eighth notes. And then just B flat, A. Next melody starts on G. Like that, and then we'll descend, descend, descend. Should we? In fact, yeah, we'll. Okay. Okay, that's cool. And then we'll highlight B, G, F, tire G over. B flat, A, F. Wait, no. In fact, we should actually. And then short C. Short C. I thought I said C for a moment, I don't know why. That's fine. Because then the melody starts again on the C. For our C chord. And then we'll take the same rhythm. Play it like so it's kind of around the, yeah. Instagram has joined us from Instagram. And then we will if I will just descend from here. And Ben B Sings is now actually migrated over to YouTube. You know, because of course from the YouTube side you can actually hear the audio, and I suppose that's why that's why the Instagram side is not that populated, I guess. You're watching it from 2 devices, I guess. I mean, if you are, there's okay. I mean, is there really any point? I mean, it's the same stream, just you can just hear me on the YouTube side. But either way, I mean, I guess you could. So is that sounding fine there? Yeah, I think it is. Again, I can't hear it. But I imagine it sounds fine. In fact, here's where I'm going to change things up slightly. We'll take this G and play it on an F. Didn't scare me. Wow. So now we have a something got a notification in my house. It's not my phone doesn't sound like that. Okay. Didn't scare me. Apparently you didn't scare Zibby. That's how he wants us to fin. I don't know what you mean. In fact, I can kind of see why he White Central Creeper would have said that part sounds off. Maybe it'd sound better in the lower octave. I don't know, I'll take a listen to it later. For right now though, we have our minor chords like that. Minus 7 chords, in fact. Phone fin. Again, I don't know what you mean. Now we'll go to our flat 7 chord, which is an F major, so it should be an A. Yeah, I mean it is an E flat actually. Fin is another word for phone. I've never heard of it. I've never heard of that alternate word. Yeah, that would still mean E flat. Good for you. Yeah, I'll keep it like that for now. In fact, I should actually also change up my drum line. We'll get rid of all the hi-hats actually. And then we'll just in fact no. Dun da 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 da. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that we don't have those. And then we'll just copy that over. Get rid of that. And then copy that over again. And then, here's where I'm going to experiment a little bit. I'll take an E flat major chord. And this time I won't extend it. Play it for half a bar. And then an F major chord. Play it for half a bar. And then a G major chord. And that lasts the whole bar. Can you see Finn? Right now it's currently on another table. And you don't need to see it for the stream to work. Just know that it's there. So yeah. So what it should sound like is this. Yeah, and that final part will sound slightly off because I actually use major chords. Try an organ. I don't really know any good organ sounds in dreams. The FM organ, does that work? I'm heading into slightly new territory now because I haven't actually used an FM organ before. Is that... okay. Okay, this is where things get slightly difficult because I don't really know how well it will blend, actually. So here's what... so I'm actually probably going to need your help slightly. You're going to have to let me know if things sound good or if things sound slightly off. Anyway, so in fact, I won't start on the one beat. Starting on the one beat. Bew, 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 bew. What? One, two, three. Then we'll return to G. So 2, 3, and 4. That's... I can't even really comprehend your idea. Bew, 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 bew. If I had to think about it musically, 1, 2, and 3, and 4. 1. So, kind of, to me, it kind of looks like this rhythm. Do stands like, I'm not ripping off another. I don't really know what it sounds like, and even then I don't really rip off other people's work when I try working. I'll just stick to my other idea for now. I don't really know if this organ idea will work well, because I mean, I don't even know what this octave sounds like. And then go to a C. Now I'll actually use your rhythmic idea. So the 1, 2, and C sharp, C sharp, A, E sharp. Well, your first mistake was writing E sharp instead of F. Like, and even then I can't really do that in the key of G minor unless I find an actual reason to do that. I mean, especially since G against C sharp is not a particularly nice interval. It was apparently it was the devil's interval back in the days. Bew, 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 bew. In fact, A isn't part of the chord, so I'll go back to C actually. And then I don't really know if there's going to be a point in which I can actually use a C sharp in this composition in G minor, which has a B flat and E flat. This right here is G minor to F major. Sharp knife. Okay, I don't even know what you're trying to say now. G, B flat, D, just a G minor arpeggio, C, G. In fact, C, B flat, A will work well with the chord under it. With the chord that's currently playing, at least. And then B flat, A. In fact, we'll just do this. Now that's what I call truckus. I again don't really know what you're trying to say. Here I'm reusing the same idea, but G. But we are starting on the one beat this time. And then this. Here's the interesting part now. We go from an E flat major chord to an F major chord, and instead of going to the G minor chord like we should, we go to the G major chord. RIP Japan servers of Little Big Planet 3. What happened to those? I'll copy this over. In fact, I'll play. How did they? E flat F. The 2. And then we'll play G, that's only an eighth note long. And then we play B natural, and then tie it over. And then G, A, B. And then we'll start the next melody on the B flat or the flat 3. But first of all, I want to bring in the trumpets. We'll get rid of the trumpets here, then bring them back for this. Thanks for all the hearts, I guess. What's the time now? Oh, it's 6:45 already. I, I thought I was going to finish today, but I'm really supposed to be ending soon. I'd like to hear what it sounds like, even if I don't finish it. Yeah, this is still... Oh wait, no, this is C to... This is G to D, actually. I made a slight mistake there. So I'm actually going to adapt my melody slightly. All your teeth fall loose. Oh, I see. D, F, D, C, B. Yeah, that's still fine. And then I actually have to adapt my trumpets so that they play D chords, like they play on there. And then and from here go to E flat, and then F. You can pop your eye up. Good for you, I guess. And then, oh, my live stream actually ended just now. At least it did on the Instagram side. And I think it actually does put a time limit of some sort. I'll put it there and then I'll just refresh the stream. Actually, I can't refresh the screen. I was currently uploading it to my story. It's currently... Oh no, I'll do something about it later. Let's take this same pattern, take it over here. Oh no, I mean, in that case then, yeah, I'll actually end it here. But I can't play Sonic later, I actually have to end the stream soon. But for now, I'll end it here. I'll actually continue it tomorrow. I'll post what I have on Instagram tomorrow as well. In fact, no, I won't continue it tomorrow, I'll continue it next Tuesday, actually. It'll just be basically finishing up the last section. And yeah, basically that. But I will post what I have got on Instagram tomorrow. But I won't post the whole thing until... No, I'm not streaming tomorrow, I'm just posting the result tomorrow. But then then next Tuesday at the same time I'll stream again, just finish up the final section, and then we'll actually listen to the whole thing. But for now I'll actually let you listen to what I currently have, and I'll also listen to it alongside it. So for the first time today, I'm about to hear what I got. I also gotta mute the microphone, so let me do that, and then I'll let you listen. Whoa, that was interesting. That was what? Okay, part of this sounded actually slightly off. Don't think I actually aligned it correctly. I mean, I wasn't able to hear, so that's cool, I guess. I apologise in advance for the echo. Also, this should actually be... Yeah, something did actually sound slightly off there. That actually sounded quite nice, actually. Okay. Yeah, that sounded cool. Like, okay. Although I gotta say I'm not really a fan of the FM organ. I actually just realised I should actually add a bass line in, but I forgot to do that. I'll also add that next week. I can kind of see where his M3 Creeper was going at when he said that that part sounded a bit off. Yeah. Okay, anyway, yeah. That's it for now. I actually have to save it. So yeah. What should I call it? I'll call it Deathly Funk Piece, or Deathly Music. That's not really a good name at all. But that will work for now. But anyway, yeah. Thank you all for watching and see you in the next video. Goodbye for now.